Om Jananim Sharadam Devi Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. From Manmohan's house, Sri Ramakrishna has come to Surendra's house. Many devotees had assembled there, including Surendra's elder brother who was a judge. Master to Surendra's brother, "You are a judge. That's very good. But remember, everything happens through God's power. It is He who has given you your high position. That is how you became a judge. People think it is they who are great. The thing is, each one has a wrong understanding of himself, of this world and of God. The presence of God is not felt. I exist. The existence belongs to God. This sofa exists on which I am sitting. The existence belongs to God. And name and form are mere appearances. The same Lord is present, the same power of the Lord is present, and it appears to be a sofa. And remove the name and form, Nama Rupa Kriya. If you remove the Nama and Rupa, nothing remains there. Name and form and action. The object disappears. So that is the intention of putting Om behind. Om is what removes the name and form. If the name and form, it is the God alone. God is appearing in this form. The content is, just because I am identified myself with the physical body, God is looking like this world, and God's power is looking like various powers working in the universe independently, including our mind, our senses, our intellect, our bodily energy. When we will know that it was all God's power, is when old age comes. That all the power that he was using since childhood, which made him to grow into a youth, which made him to walk on this world, which made him to participate in so many things, now is being withdrawn. The one by one nature provides and takes back. When the child is born, it will not have strength to stand. It just blinks and shakes its head here and there, which is, even that is not possible when it was there in the womb. Still early stages of the womb, when it was a mere small tiny fetus, it did not have the instruments to perceive also. There were no eyes, no ears. Who gave you all that? Where from did it come? All appear, all manifest from the deep within. Just like flower. The flower in a plant just it is flowering. 10 days before the flower comes, you dissect and see whether flower is inside. To the core of its existence, to the core of the plant, if you go also, you will not find by any means a flower there. Where from does it come out? It's a program set. It gathers one by one grain from the earth through the root and builds up its body, throws away the fruits and that program is there. Just like computer program. There is a program and that is the seed. In seed the whole tree is involved. Involved you can't see. It's an involution in such a process that nothing can be seen. If you crush the seed or dissect the seed or do anything, go to the minutest level of atomic level, you will neither see a fruit nor a flower. You will not find anything, a few atoms of matter. But it has the potency to create a fruit. How the fruit appears, so the universe appears, so the jivas come into existence. So did we all come. It is the Lord's will. It is the nature's power. It is God's power. It is the Shakti that is manifesting as the universe and all. So we came up and we did not have strength to stand. And the strength slowly was given to us. We did not have teeth, we got teeth. We did not have hairs, we got hair. We did not have strength to do anything, we got. Intellect was given, senses were given. And as we move towards old age, one by one will be withdrawn. Senses will become weak, body will become weak, teeth will fall away, the hairs will become white, strength of the body will go away, cannot stand properly. Then he starts lying down. He is bedridden, waiting for final departure from this world. It is then he will realize whose was the strength. He became a judge. Now, can he become a judge again? No. Gone forever. Which power made him a judge? Which power withdrew him from being? He never wanted to leave the judge post. But a day came when he is not able to stand. Two people were necessary to make him stand. What judgment will he give? Old age conquers everything. Death ends all the play. So then we will understand, then we will realize that it was all His power, His Shakti, with which we lived, with which we ended our life. So then only we will understand. Now we will not understand what it means. So that is how you became a judge. People think it is they who are great. The water from the roof flows through a spout that is shaped like a lion's head. It looks as if lion were bringing the water out through its mouth. But look at the source of the water. A cloud gathers in the sky and rain falls on the roof. Then the water flows through the pipe and at last comes out through the sprout. It looks as if the tiger is pouring away the water from its mouth. But the water, it doesn't have the water. Water is rainwater. You will see Jalapata coming down. Somebody is feeding from behind. The intention of telling this is, somebody is feeding you with the energy to think, to perceive, to understand, to be great or to be less great. Everything is in the hands of the nature and the divine. Only what is ours is sukha and dukkha. That's all. Our actions and reaction of the nature. Surendra's brother, Brahmo Samaj preaches the freedom of women and abolition of caste system. What do you think about these matters? Sri Ramakrishna is telling him a particular thing, that nobody does anything. Just he has told. People think they are great. The greatness is from behind, is being fed. This question should not come. When Sri Ramakrishna has told, you are great, you are not the doer. Shakali tomar ichha, ichha mai, tara tumi, tomar karma tumi koroma, loke bole kore ami. You are doing your things and people think we are doing. This is what Sri Ramakrishna's gist of telling. After that, who is doing what? Whatever is being done is by God. And he is asking again question, the social transformation people want to do, bring about. Brahmo Samaj preaches freedom of women and abolition of caste system. What do you think about these matters? Men feel that way when they are just beginning to develop spiritual yearning. A storm rises, clouds of dust, and one cannot distinguish between the different trees, the mango, hog plum, and the tamarind. But after the storm blows over, one sees clearly. After the first storm of divine passion is quelled, one gradually understands God alone is the highest good, eternal substance, and all else is transitory. Whether you do anything, this world is this way or that way, it's going away. God alone is good. You think if you release the women, freedom of women, the problems of the society and people will be solved. No. Now women have got all the freedom. But where is the peace? Where is the modesty? Where is the moral standards? It has gone lower grade. The women getting freedom has created great chaos in the society. No two people are able to live together, husband and wife. They are not happy. None of the family is happy because parents are not happy. Constant war. Because all these years, one was manager, another was a subject, one was a king, other were subjects. Now, equal rights, all are kings, all are managers. So in the way home, when two managers are there, hum bhi military, tum bhi military, what would be the result? The children suffer and the family splits. Number of divorce cases every day increasing. The girl who goes back somewhere, start living alone. What all complications you see. They think men are women are equal. Nature has made different way. They can never be equal. They have equal opportunities. Equal opportunity, equal status, but they cannot be equal. So the nature has made such a thing that two things will go together towards the fulfillment. The purpose of human life is to realize God, transcend the nature and go. It is not insisting the nature I possess. It is transcendence of nature. I have to go beyond nature. I have to go beyond manhood. I have to go beyond womanhood. I have to become divine. Instead of that, if I go on asserting that I am equal to man, man asserting I am equal to woman, it leads us nowhere. It will suppress our divinity and it increases our body conscious. It will increase our passions. It will increase the chaos in the society. So the fittest, the survival of the fittest will come again. Whoever, now any person, 10 people can conquer, hold, do anything. When you are equal now, so I have equal right on your property. We are equal. Whatever you have is mine. I am going to snatch away your property. So equality, where, how? That's why Sri Ramakrishna says, only spiritual equality alone helps us. I am spiritual being, I am divine, you are also divine. When divinity enters into as the source of equality, when spirituality enters into the source of equality, then we will be able to safely transcend the nature and go beyond. In everyone there will be animalhood, humanhood and divinehood. We have to destroy the animalhood, transcend the humanhood and manifest our divinity. All my actions, thoughts and feelings must be divine. Otherwise, what is the use of living? If I insist that I am a man, I am greater than you, or woman, I am greater than you, then we are increasing our animalhood, not even humanhood. Human will never think like that. Children will think they are children. Parents will think they are parents. Teachers will think they are teachers. Men will think they are men. Women will think they are women. Each has duty, each has responsibility, each has a purpose in the nature. And when this is destroyed, then there is a chaos which cannot be solved. Another, whatever you do, Sri Vivekananda says, if you press from one side, it opens up from the other side. Like a balloon. Blown balloon, you press one side, it expands on the other side. Where will it go? If you remove the pain from here, it will come here. The problems of the society will remain as it is. We are shifting from one problem to another problem, not solving the problem. Solution of the problem remains only in transcendence of nature, myself becoming divine, seeing divine in others, except there is the that there is no other way to solve the human problems, to grow, to expand, to evolve to higher levels of consciousness. Otherwise, this problem cannot be solved. Without spirituality, there is no other way of solving. Only thing is to evolve to higher levels of consciousness. From animalhood, we have to go to the divinehood. So anything in this world you hold on to, you can't escape suffering and bondage. So you have to, what is expected of you is Sri Ramakrishna says, God alone is good. All else is, whatever it is passing. Hold on to it, you see after some time it is not there. Hold on to the parents, you will see parents have gone away. Hold on to the children, children have disappeared from the hand. Whatever you hold on to, it goes away. So if this world is a constantly changing flux, in this you want to have something permanent, is not possible. So God alone is good and all else is passing events, transitory. Men feel that way when they are just beginning to develop spiritual yearning. A storm raises, cloud of dust, and one cannot distinguish between different trees. But after the storm blows over, one sees clearly. After the first storm of divine passion is quelled, one gradually understands that God alone is the highest good, the eternal substance, and all else is transitory. See, here Sri Ramakrishna says, men feel that way, they are just beginning to develop spiritual yearning. What these people are going to do is seeking something good of the society. They are thinking in their own way, they don't know the reality. One is acceptance of realities of life. These joys and sufferings of life are inevitable. There is no escape from it. Just like the seasons appear, summer, winter, rainy season, these seasons are changing. In summer it is very hot, difficult to bear. Winter it is so cold, difficult to bear. These extremes are inevitable. You cannot avoid them. They are unavoidable. You have to face. Can you remain independent of them? Then you grow spiritually. The nature gives the different conditions for you to attain equanimity. She brings various situations of life, sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes favorable, sometimes unfavorable. It goes on changing. Sometimes sukha comes, sometimes dukkha comes. Though they come according to our own karma, sukha dukkha, the purpose is evolution. This when sukha comes, can you remain unaffected? When dukkha comes, can you remain unaffected? All these things are coming and going. Sukha is also not permanent. Dukkha also is not permanent. They come and go. Chakravat parivartante. Like a wheel revolving, they come again and disappear. So when they appear and disappear, when situations of life are constantly changing, whatever you do, you can't avoid. See anybody's life. See anybody in this world who is continuously happy and never unhappy. It cannot be there. Happiness and unhappiness, sukha and dukkha is constantly changing. Nature gives it to make you go beyond. Holding on to the unchanging, eternal reality, one has to pull themselves beyond these dualities of life. The dualities are presented so that you will go beyond, both as conditions like summer and winter, and as sukha dukkha in life as situations and conditions of life. They keep on changing so that you evolve. Here Sri Ramakrishna is telling, in the early, it's beginning to develop spiritual learning. It is beginning to develop. They have not yet developed the spiritual learning. It is beginning to, because it is seeking others' welfare. Each person weeps for his own suffering. Each person wants to get happiness himself, get rid of the pains and bondages. But who weeps for others? Who weeps for others' suffering? So when a person starts feeling for others, then you will see his spiritual consciousness is ready to awaken. When do you see light during nights? When do you see? Just when it is going to be sunrise. Whole night if you watch, wait, nothing is there, darkness, when slight light starts coming out, oh, it is becoming dawn. It is going to become sunrise, going to rise. So it is beginning. The moment he starts feeling for others, thinking of welfare of others, whether he may not be knowing that welfare cannot be done by them. Is world a small thing, or can we transcend, make the people, all people transcend nature? No. Can we transcend ourselves? Very difficult. Lot of spiritual practices, lot of struggle, then we may succeed. So this possibility, these efforts to go beyond is the whole thing we have to look into. God gradually understands that God alone is the highest good, ultimate good, highest good, the eternal substance, and that all else is transitory, appears and disappears. Whereas, where have our childhood gone, where our school days have gone forever, not to be seen. So goes the life. China gayo kala taise jata ajari. Moments and moments, क्षण क्षण करके दिन चले गए, वैसे ही आज भी जा रहा है. It's going off. One cannot grasp this without tapasya and company of holy men. Tapasya and company of holy men. Tapasya is where I chasten my senses and mind and intellect, body. I prepare the body through tapas to receive the grace of the divine, participation of nature. I train my mind, I train my senses, I train my intellect. I make the intellect sharp enough to penetrate into the nature and know the secrets of nature. I make my bodily existence suitable to receive the grace of the divine. The divine can manifest in and through this body through the purity, perfection. So this training, this cleaning of the It's called Bhava Samshuddhi. The whole thing is purified for the divine to manifest. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.